So you're moving from product version 1.0 to 2.0, and you're going to migrate those customers. How should I measure my gross revenue retention? So welcome to another edition of SaaS Metrics School. Great question from Andy via my blog. And by the way, you can ask questions via my Drift message box on my blog at thesaascfo.com. So again, the question, if I create a new version of my product from a 1.0 to a 2.0 and migrate my existing customers to it, how should I measure gross revenue retention? Because 1.0 and 2.0 are materially different products. And that is a great question. This gets into MRR waterfalls, MRR schedules, retention, net revenue retention. So in my opinion, we are going to track these separately. So we should know our retention on product 1.0. We should know customer retention, gross revenue retention, and net revenue retention. And as we move customers, we migrate them over. I've been through this process. This could be a major upgrade. This could be going from on-prem to SaaS, but we need to track that movement from 1.0 to 2.0. And we're going to track those via a different revenue schedule. So for me, I'm going to track this potentially with a different GL account or profit center. So I can track revenue separately. That's one. And then with that separated revenue via GL accounts, product IDs or SKUs, I can create an MRR waterfall, which again is revenue by customer by month for product 2.0. And then from that, we can create an MRR waterfall, new expansion, contraction, churn, and calculate customer retention, gross revenue retention, net revenue retention. Now, what other metrics are impacted? Well, depends on the sales effort. What about CAC payback? Do we have any cost of expansion? Are we considering these new logos? Are we paying our sales team differently? Maybe this is a really hard migration, and maybe we're going to get a 2 to 3x upsell on this move from 1.0 to 2.0. So we have to consider other metrics that may be impacted by this, because if these are materially different, maybe they're materially different price points, and then we don't want to aggregate that data and aggregate those metrics. So great question from Andy. Appreciate that coming in. And if you'd like any questions answered, you can go right to my blog, thesaascfo.com, ask your questions via that chat box there that comes directly to me and actually directly to the app on my phone. So I see those coming in. So great questions. I'm going to track those separately, track retention separately, and any downline metrics that are coming from that. So hope you enjoyed this edition of SaaS Metrics School. Thanks.